Hello YouTube, B3 here back with another kicking action figure review. Today's review is a long-awaited one. Took me a while to get this guy together. It is the new 52 Doomsday Collect and Connect figure from Wave 2 of Mattel's DC Comics Multiverse line. Yeah, lots of figures in this wave. 3 Dark Knight Returns figures, if I remember correctly. Robin, Armored Batman, and we got a pretty awesome mutant leader without nipples. We even had a Batman Superman figure, Prison Lex Luthor, which turned out to be a better figure than I thought it would be, to be completely honest. And we also got a CW Supergirl, which was pretty cool as well. And we got some other stuff, you know, just lots of really cool figures went into building this fool. He's very cool too. He's pretty awesome. But yeah, this guy took me a while to build, not because it took me a while to get all the figures, but the arm that comes with Superman Doomed, mine was totally busted. When you turned the fist, it would kind of break the seam on that arm, and also it wouldn't articulate up and down. His arm would just stick out all the way, all the time. So I actually had to go onto eBay and get a new arm for him. And I heard other people complain about the same arm, too. Had the same problem. No matter if I heated it up, used hot water, I even used a box cutter to cut between the joints to get any extra paint or plastic out. And it just didn't work. So I just have that extra piece lying around. But now I have an arm that articulates, even though it still has a problem, because if I put it up, it pops out. This one doesn't do that. But if I go up all the way, it'll pop out if I don't stop immediately upon hitting the point of no return. So that's dumb. It doesn't break at the seam anymore. That's good. But another quality control issue on this guy. One, he has little drips of paint places where there shouldn't be. Some are up here, but that's covered by the head. That doesn't really matter. Another big problem I have on the legs. This seam's coming apart. This whole leg is jank. This seam's coming apart right here on the front and the back. And look, this is backwards. This is the front part, and this is the back part. See? It should be turned like that, and then the below the knee should be facing the other way. That's super jank. Yeah, the quality control on this Collect and Connect, they just didn't pay a lot of attention to what they were doing. But other than that, it's a good-looking figure and stuff. I mean, I really enjoy it. I love this guy. I've wanted a Doomsday for years. Finally I have a Doomsday, and it's a cool modern Doomsday. I'm glad they did a Build-A-Figure of this guy instead of the frickin' Batman Superman one. But, yeah, let's zoom out, take a look at this guy. You know, big old Doomsday. You'll see how big he is in size comparison. He's got cool feats, and, you know, all his spikes and everything. Fists. Got his little shorts, little short shorts painted on the back with his spines and shoulder spikes. All the spikes look good. Really cool head sculpt. Very vicious looking. Very vicious looking. I think it looks better without the ponytail, so I'm glad New 52 Doomsday doesn't have the ponytail. Even though the ponytail's not even a problem. Really, I just think it looks cooler without. But, yeah, you know, he looks pretty awesome. And then articulation, you got a nice bit of up and down on the head, side to side as well, up and down on the arms as you saw, forward and back, swivel here, on the bicep, elbow bend, rotation on the wrist, so that's pretty cool. No forward on the ab crunch, but you can go back a pretty decent bit, so, you know, that's that. You got a waist swivel, in and out on the legs, forward and back on the legs. I'm going to show you on this leg since it's facing the right way. You got a thigh swivel, knee bend, and up and down on the foot. So, yeah, you know, that's it for detail, paint, and articulation. Now, let's get to what you really want to see, those size comparisons. As you can see, this guy is a big old fig. Big old fig indeed. Here on the left, we have Earth 23 Superman. Also from, you know, the DC Comics Multiverse line from the first wave. And then here on the right, the DC Comics Universe Classics Owlman. So yeah, the DCUC Owlman. Yeah, you know, just other Mattel figures. Here's of some Mattel movie and television DC figures. Here on the left, the Dark Knight Rises Movie Masters Batman, and here on the right, the DC Comics Multiverse Season 2 Flash from the CW television series. Now how about some DC Icons figures? Here on the left, Forever Evil Lex Luthor, and on the right, Forever Evil Black Adam. And last but definitely not gay, Workaholics joke. Rip Workaholics. Here on the left, from the Flash TV show, the DC Collectibles Reverse Flash, and the DC Collectibles Greg Capullo Designer Series Red Hood is here on the right. So yeah, that's him with just some kind of 7-inch DC Collectibles DC Collectibles figures. So what are my final thoughts on the DC Comics Multiverse Collect and Collect New 52 Doomsday figure? He's pretty awesome. I really like him. He'll probably be on the nightstand for a little while so I can mess around and play around with him. He's just awesome. He's really big. You know, he's really the size he needs to be, I think. He scales well with lots of figures. I even saw him with a Superman, so that's cool. But, yeah, you know, he's just a really great figure. Obviously, lots of quality control problems on this dude, though. That knee I'm not too worried about, but if the seam splits on that leg, I'm going to be pretty unhappy, to be completely honest with you guys. So, as long as he doesn't break on me, that's fine. He was $10 more expensive than he needed to be. Then again, I did get the Lex Luthor and Mutant Leader for under $10, so I've still spent less money on the Wave than if I got everything at full price. But still, you know, it's money I would have liked to spend on something else, like a Power Ranger or a Marvel Legend or something. But, yeah, that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below. Facebook, Twitter, etc. And I will be seeing you all later.